welcome back again. Welcome back to Research Circle. The topic for this particular video discussion is 6 ways to cut down your college living expenses. So the college living expenses seems to be increasing from year to year, and it looks like as there isn't any end in the sight. So this applies not just to college tuition fees but also to all other expenses associated with obtaining a college education. So think housing cost, meal allowances and student projects among many others. If you aren't prepared, your college living expenses can be skyrocket. So making it hard for you to pay off student loan debt or even make it from one semester to next semester. So this is precisely why your time in the college can often be deemed also as your first test of adulthood. Apart from passing your college's classes, you have to be wise with your expenses. It's the perfect training for the real world, as budgeting and being financially savvy is a very important trait to have. If you are smart about your finance, you can minimize your college living expenses without necessarily sacrificing your quality of life and education while at the university. So the first point here is compare housing options. Now one of the biggest expenses you will come across the college, aside that the tuition fee, is your housing or accommodation expenses. So if you take the time to go through each of your options carefully and make more practical decision, you can come across the housing options that are actually cheaper. For instance, if you have other friends from high school who are going to the same schools as you are, or if you don't mind sharing a room with the fellow students you just met, staying in the shared accommodation can be better option. So there are many housing options you can choose from, like in-house living through single occupation or shared room democracies. There are many pros or cons to live in the dormitory, but when it comes to reducing living expenses, the advantage may be greater than the disadvantage. So rent a room, living with a family, or in-house living through a single occupation shared room that we have discussed are the best option to cut down the living expenses. The next thing is, don't buy a new textbook. Now depending on your major, school books can be very expensive, especially when you are getting brand new copies. But if you don't need to write in your books, or there isn't any personal activities to be answered in the book, you may want to skip them. All the more is true if the book from the last year are still the same for your next year batch, as the school haven't yet changed edition. So as an alternative, you can just photocopy of some books, important portions you can still have a reference about the topic. So you may also opt to borrow a friend's copy or just jot down the most important points on your notes. Earn while school. Now this is somehow, I guess, a very important and interesting option. Students today, like yourself, enjoy advantage of having a technology on the side. You have a lot more resources, more than other students in the past. So it's up to you to make the most of those opportunities. One of these is through earning while you are still in school. So work part-time or online jobs, tutor other students, work in a cafe, restaurant, become a personal shopper or delivery goods for free. Start a blog or a YouTube channel, be a freelancer writer or editor. Offer babysitting, pet sitting or dog walking services. Do yard work for neighbors. Work as a sales center, call center representative or as a virtual assistant. These are some options. The next is apply for a scholarship or a financial aid. Now depending on your school you are going to and your high school grades and other personal circumstances, you may be a good candidate for scholarship or financial aids. So apply as many as scholarship, big or small, and then hone your interview skills, collect letters of recommendation, participate in community activities, increase your GPA, and good grades to show. This can increase your chances to getting the scholarship. Graduate on time. So graduate on time may seems have a very obvious thing to do, but in between all the fun you may be having in a college and testing out a major that may not be a right fit for you. You are not at all possible to go beyond the sea set for 4 or 5 years college. So some may stay in the college for even longer than that. So the danger with this, however, is that overstaying may not increasingly be doing you any good. So financially, it's a lots of waste. You couldn't be spending those extra years in the college already earning and working and have a good head start in your professional life. So graduate on time is very important and crucial one. The next thing is your make your own meals. And this is also a good example. Making your own food is one of the best way to save on living expenses in a college. So if you have a small kitchen in your student apartment, you can always learn how to cook one dish at a time. If your dorm or the apartment has a no stove or cooking equipment, invest in crock pot, air fryer, microwave, or even in the small electric grill is a good idea. So spending your allowances to buy ingredients and shop at a cheap supermarket or even the weekend market can be cheaper when eating at the restaurant. So in this way you can cut down your money while spending on your food. So the final thought here is, with the above tips, you can certainly reduce your college expenses in many ways. So the truth is, it's not always how much money you have that matters. A lot of it also has to do with how you spend your money or what you do with you have. So as you apply the tips above, you may eventually find many more examples or ways to save and cut down on your certain expenses while at the school. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Research Circle channel and take care of yourself. Thank you so much.